Hi. I shouldn't be as happy as I am. I recorded this video yesterday for an hour, and I watched my camera stop working. It was going error, and then it went to process at the end of the video, and it was gone. Oh, I should make a thumbnail right now. I got weird. The lighting's weird on my eyes. It looks like I have bags under my eyes, which maybe I do. Outside pictures, I look so much different outside in the sunlight than I tried to take a selfie the other day and I was like, oh God, oh wow. It really made my hair look grayer, which my hair's looking pretty gray now too. The hair, am I going to talk about the hair? All these things that I talked about yesterday that I don't know if I'm going to continue on talking about. Wait, I didn't pose for a selfie. I don't know what the gist of this video is going to be about, but maybe I'm going to have to record it later. Or the worst thing about it is finding a screenshot. I guess I'm going to do a haul on this video. I'm going to talk about some of the things that I sorted last night. Maybe I'll put my glasses on. Maybe I'll feel better about myself. At least I can see what's going on. Yeah, we'll do that. I didn't clean this stuff up. This is my protective sheet that I put on my bed when I'm not clean and I want to lay on my bed. This is the towel that I used to jump into the pool yesterday. So it's not dirty. I'm going to use it again for jumping in the pool. This is my hat that I can't decide to wear or not. I think I wore it to the grocery store. Here, I'm going to put that away right now. My hat bin, I already did this. This is my accessories box. I already sorted this out with you. Oh yeah, I think that's what this channel is going to be about. It's going to be about me sorting through my stuff. At least I can kill two birds with one stone. I mean, I say that I don't want to record it when I'm doing it because it makes it take longer, but I'm not making videos and I'm not sorting my stuff. So what time am I really saving? Anyway, this is too full. You know what? I tried these hats on. I decided to keep these after I decided not to keep these. Oh, I don't remember what I told you and what I didn't tell you, but I didn't tell. Oh, now it looks good. I hate that. Do you ever try things on? You're like you're going somewhere. You try it on. You're like, and then you look in the mirror and it's like, oh, this is horrible. I can never wear this. Why do I even own this? I look horrible in this. And then you can't wear it. You say, why do I own this? I can't wear this. And then you try it on later when you don't have to do anything or go anywhere with it and you say, oh my goodness, this looks so good. We're going to talk about some tank tops later that I bought that also do that. I love the colors on these hats. I just think they're too small. Are they baby hats? No, and then I think they're baby hats. Maybe my head is just too big. It looks good though right now. I don't like glasses and hats. Every time this happens, it looks good, doesn't it? Doesn't it look good? Ouch, and I'm scratching my forehead now with the plastic. Oh, am I gonna regret getting anyway, my bin's too full. I guess there's other things in the bin that I can get rid of. This is all of my hats and scarves for the winter and the summer and stuff. I try to keep them in one place, and it was consolidated. Here's this hat that I bought specifically to wear this summer, but I've not been wearing a hat very much. I did just give myself another haircut. I keep making it shorter and shorter and shorter, but this time, this is it. I'm not liking how it looks. I've been just wearing a bun, wearing some of my hippie necklaces, wearing my hippie colors, and feeling really, really good about it, not caring that I look like one of those hipster weightlifters with my man bun going on top of my head. I've been just embracing the samurai yogi aspect of it, and I didn't like when I looked like a yogi before when I was a major yogi. I was thinking about that today. I just got a like, I don't know, like a Facebook like from a yoga teacher that I know who is living in the city that I want to live in and teaching at the yoga studio that I assume that I would go to, and that is the life I want. Oh, with a living in a old first settler house with restoration hardware furniture. That's the life. Why didn't I could have made that. I could have made that happen. What could have I done? What I could have done was went stayed in high school for another year, improved my grades. Would have that been good enough? You know what? It probably would have been good enough. I had a full scholarship. It's a long story. To whatever university I wanted to go to. I mean, that's not a big deal. At the time, that was just the tuition, though. So, I mean, you still have to pay for your living expenses and all of that stuff. So, the year, it's a long story. Um, but yeah, no, I did half a year of college and graduated from that early because I got work in my industry. And then, as we talked about in my last video, it all went downhill from then. Anyway, I should have done all the things that I didn't want to do so I could live in a stone castle, restoration hardware, furniture, do yoga every day. I mean, go to work, come home, do yoga, go to sleep, wake up. What kind of life is that? I like my life. My life, what kind of life is my life? Get up, do chores, uh, listen to radio or a podcast or something while I do my chores, either just cleaning the stuff around the stuff that I have, or I love my life so much. It's not sustainable, but I love it so much. I love my stuff, but I also love getting rid of stuff. I love curating my stuff. Um, uh, this hat. Okay, this hat is brown. It's bigger. It fits on my head better. I don't like my ears looking big. So superficial. Let's just get rid of these hats. They're junk. They're garbage. They're going into this bin. Maybe I'll be able to close the bin. The bucket hats, have I been wearing them? I haven't really been wearing them. They're really tight. Like some of them are really tight around my head. I mean, it's not that I haven't been wearing them. I have worn them, but I haven't been wearing them as much as I wanted to. Oh, mostly because it's too hot to wear a hat. That's why. And I didn't think that this thing was working. Anyway, I do like them. I will wear them. They're great colors. Am I going to put my hair in a man bun like this for the rest of the... I like looking pretty. I don't mind. I'm embracing looking pretty as a 50-year-old man. Okay, so can I stuff these things down inside? I mean, if I sorted these a little better again and stacked everything neatly, I mean, that's not ideally. Ideally, it would be a bin that you could throw stuff into, check things out, and not. Anyway, I just put my hat away. I want that black hat on top, though, because I will wear that the most. Actually, I wear these hats the most. I'm so happy that I bought lots of those. You know what? This is the same style as this type of hat. It's not the best color or anything, but it's white, and I just wear it backwards like this, and I love these hats. These were a great find, and they were so cheap at a thrift store, and there's 3 of them, which is amazing, because I will wear them out, and it is the hat that I wear the most, even though I like wearing the black one, because the black goes with everything. Let's continue on with black. So downstairs, I have piles and piles. I'm going to tell you what I did yesterday, even though I told you yesterday what I did yesterday, but I lost that video. Can we get better lighting on my face so you can see me and so it's not so horrible? surroundings are looking great. I love this. Oh, maybe it's because I don't have the carpet on the floor. That's part of the other story. My drying rack. I hope you remind me it's working. Or maybe that's all that I had to say. Drying rack is working. I better pause this video and start recording again. Do you hear the birds? They're so nice too. I'm all over the place today. Black tank top. This was in the bags. You might have seen the video where I made bags and bags of clothes that I was throwing out, and also under here, there's eight of these bins full of clothes, and most of the stuff I can get rid of. I mean, one is underwear and socks, so I'm keeping that. You have to wear that sometimes. Anyway, back to this tank top. So there was one at a store that I wanted to buy. That was just like this, and I remembered, you have one like that. Why are you? It was on sale, but you had to buy two to get it on sale. But this black, and I got rid of all my other black ones. I have no other solid black tank tops because they weren't good enough, and which is great. And I decided to keep all of my disgusting patterns. You might have seen the many videos I made on my tank top collections, which I don't really. Oh, we have to talk more about the tank tops more because there's a story. There's another tank top story. This is one that I can throw in my bag. I can keep it in my bag because this is how I go out. You know, I'm riding my bicycle. I'm in the sun. I'm loving it. I love the summertime so much. But this will go with everything. And I mean, I guess I didn't like the way that it fit, or something like that, but just a simple, yeah, it's probably the back is kind of strange, and I didn't love it, but I was just gonna buy another one. I mean, it's kind of thick, and anyway, so good that it throws it in the bag. I'll always have a tank top with me. I can pull it out, put it on. Doesn't have to be washed much. I mean, it's probably going to be all sweaty because I'm going to be sweaty, all sweaty, disgusting. Throw this on. Who cares? Speaking of bags, I think I gave myself lots of extension cord so I can take this around. The bags that I've been using are these ones from Canadian Tire. It looks like a really old-fashioned logo, which I like on this. Red handles. I just washed these, so I was letting them hang to dry. Everything now, everything's dry here. I just wanted to show you. I was so happy that the rack right here, I can dry my rug on it. This is so perfect. And then I used my what do you call these, broomsticks? I love these broom handles to make, and my S hooks to hang other layers of this. So all my shorts they're all dry now. I did hang some of the stuff over here. I found these the other day. These I have to wash. I haven't washed these yet. I just hung them there. But I bought them at the thrift store. Like, they're, I don't know, $30 to get a set of those. I got them for $4. I'm really happy about that because I wanted them, because we have to add weight to make more muscle. And if I'm going to be this skinny, I have to at least add more muscle to myself so I don't look like Kevin Bacon. I don't want to grow up and be skinny and old. I want to be skinny. I like having 0% body fat. I love my stuff here. I think I showed that in the last. My antique pottery, the insulators, these Matryoshka dolls that don't have anything painted on them, that I got at the dollar store. So antique-y looking though. More insulators, my tubes of posters and stuff that doesn't even make any sense. I don't know, different rolls of paper, paper for wrapping stuff, and just rolls of stuff. Looks like I'm an architect. I could have been an architect. Would have I been happy? No. I'm a domestic goddess. God. Oh, here's the tank top that I like. I should have taken off the button before I washed it. I This is an old one that I had. It's the color that I want. I didn't throw this out because of the color, but I've been using the handbags instead of the backpacks, not caring that someone probably, when I use the handbags, people stop me for shoplifting all the time. Talked about that a million times in these videos. Using the backpacks is better, but I don't know, it gets kind of sweaty in the summertime. So I don't care. They can look in the bags. They can stop me as much as they want. I can. It's actually kind of funny now. I don't care. But anyway, I guess, wearing clothes like this makes me also look homeless. Handbag, carrying around shopping bags, and wearing tattered tank tops that aren't finished. I bought a finished one. I do prefer. My cable's gonna reach. Oh no. I wanted this video to be a lot more coherent. I bought this one. Look how meshy this is. I don't think my nipples go through the holes or anything. They might. It's the color that I wanted. It's the only color that they didn't make that I really wanted in the most recent tank tops. And these most recent tank tops, these are the ones that I've been wearing the most because they're simple and they're new and they're the colors that I love. I especially love the brown ones and the gray one. But they are these natural fall colors that I like. And those were shirts. I was putting those on. I hated the way that they fit. I thought this is a big mistake. And I said that when I bought them, that I didn't really like the fit, but I didn't really care. But then when I would put them on to go somewhere, I was like, oh, this looks so bad on me. It makes my body look bad. I don't feel comfortable. So there's a little thing that I do. Normally, I don't wash my clothes in hot water because it shrinks them, especially if it's cotton. They were a bit long too, so that was kind of one of the reasons. So I said, I'm going to wash them in hot water, and then I'm also going to dry it. Drying will really shrink your clothes, and also you don't know where it's going to shrink. It shrinks in different ways. And when I first did it, I said, oh no, this is too much. I tried them on, but I didn't have any pants on when I tried them on, and they looked way too short. And I said, oh, I ruined them. And then I was thought about cutting off all of the trim off of all of them to make them look like that, because then that would make them like looser and they look like those. I can't believe I can talk about tank tops so much. Can you believe that I can talk about tank tops? They look like those bodybuilder tank tops, or those string ones. I thought I would do that, but no, I had some shorts on. I tried them on again, and they actually look fantastic now that they're shrunk. I don't have to ever wash them in hot water or a dryer again, because once cotton shrinks, it's like that for good. So yeah, I do prefer to hang my colors. I like to dry my whites. And hang my colors to dry. And I'm so happy not having the clotheslines going across my head. I mean, I don't have to duck under them. They were high enough that I wasn't ducking, but it does open up the space not to have the clotheslines running over my head and not having to put them up or take them down every time. And I also like that I still have those hooks on my door frames. They come in handy too to hang things on that are drying, and also they add an antique detail. I like the black. We're going to talk about that too in a second, about the black details because of some of the stuff that I hauled. Let's talk about what I hauled. These are the bags that I didn't know that I had, because I went and had to go out and look for some natural cotton bags, and when I saw those ones, I liked them despite the red handles, but they're still really cool. These ones, this is kind of more what I wanted, and I already had them, and I have lots of these. I guess I found them at the dollar store, I don't remember, but I went shopping with these. They're not big enough, though, so I am still grateful for those. I hope they didn't shrink too much. I didn't wash them in hot water or anything, but I hope they didn't shrink too much. We're going to do a little bit of a haul. Again, I did this haul yesterday. Look at my stuff. I love my stuff. It's all like natural, and look how organized I am. Oh, and we're going to talk about these bins too, because I did actually organize 4 bins. The third was art supplies, which is somewhere else. I still do have to dive into to art supplies more because I have more. Anyway, let's re-look at the stuff that I bought. I'm getting rid of stuff. I love the window is open. That's the other thing that I wanted to mention. I'm clearing out the space a little bit more in there. The window, having the window in the closet shine through. Look at the floor on my wooden floors, and I'm just so happy. That brome isn't perfect. That brome, I mean, I got it at the dollar store, and it's red. I don't mind the color red, but I should probably have a corn husk broom, and sometimes that has blue in it. Look, that's blue, and I don't mind that. I think I better get one, even though that broom works really well, and it's got one of my handles on it. I don't know. It's not an old-fashioned broom, and that's very important to me. That every single thing I have is perfect. Oh, segue to the mirror that I bought. It was only $1.75. We can't have nice things all the time though because I'm really clumsy and I drop things. And one of the mirrors. Oh, I was hoping that it had this hook on it because I hang it in the shower and shave in the shower. Look, that's me recording. This is bigger than the other mirrors that I had. Cutting my own hair is really difficult. I mess up a lot. It got shorter and shorter and shorter because when I'm shaving like this, sometimes I snag the hair back there and then a chunk falls out. However, I'm really happy that now the hair is on my natural peak here. So now that it's kind of a cool mohawk. I don't know if I would prefer if it went back further. I actually don't think I do. It doesn't look so good like this. I'm gonna do a whole hair video. The fact that I can have a full head of hair is amazing. Without knowing, it needs to get a little bit longer in the back, but it's a trick. I can have a full head of hair. I mean, I don't even know how good I look like this. I did post a picture on my Instagram of my hair looking like that, and it didn't look so bad. I think it just needs to get a little bit longer. Oh, and I don't have to put it in the thing. I do like when it just is like this. This is the hair that, I mean, it's out of the way. This is the best scenario for my hair, actually having it tied up in a top bun. However, too short on the sides right now. It looks kind of funny. The gray is a lot. Questioning dyeing it. Questioning like getting like in like one of those shampoos that you wash in color, and also questioning going blonde. Like I've always had blonde eyebrows and blonde like body hair, so you can't. I look like I don't have any body hair because it's always been blonde, and I was blonde until I was like 5. But it's so black. But I'm considering like maybe I want to be a blonde now, like a surfer kid. Like I it's a cross between I love being a surfer and I love being a rockabilly. Oh, check this out. So we can go like this, and then I love this. I have to figure out something. I can do it really quickly. Again, I should have saved this for a dedicated hair video. Maybe I'll still do a full hair, but check that out. Oops, no. Oh, no. Usually it's faster and we're perfect. Anyway, something like that. Instant rockabilly hairdo. I mean, it does usually, I usually do make it look better than that. And it's usually faster. Should I do it? Should I get back to my haul? What am I doing? What is wrong with me? I even have my mirror here to look at myself. Of course it's not going to work now that I'm... Yeah, I guess that looks... Yeah. Should I do the rest of the video like this? Anyway, this is bigger than the mirror. I can see myself. I can see the back of my head better. when I'm cutting my hair. I got to be more careful now that it's like the perfect length to do it. So, and I mean, it's a plastic mirror, but I chose white. It did come in other colors. Mostly going to be in the drawer. Ideally, it would be a wooden antique one. I showed the silver one. I had too heavy, too small. I love that. I couldn't throw that mirror out. I love it. I did put it in my hope chest. This one, I mean, I know you. At most people look at this. The two things that aren't perfect. Ideally, one day, this will be a corn husk broom, and this will be a wooden mirror, a wooden handled antique mirror. But sometimes we have to, make compromises. Something I shouldn't have bought. I have way too much toy diorama stuff. Like I make dioramas for my little action figures and put them on Instagram for the toy channel and everything. But this is my thing. It's the black. It's the wood. It's the black and the wood, and that's my jam. So I don't know. They're like little signs on. I have no use for these, but I mean, I only spent $2.50 plus tax. This is what I went to the store for. I went to the store for that mirror because the one that I had fell apart, even though the glue came off and the mirror was, and I thought, do I replace it? It's like, and then I thought, it's not big enough anyway. I don't know. I'm not even showing you. It was a pretty nice plastic mirror. It was like a marble finish. Why am I talking so much about a plastic mirror? These I always feel bad about buying them because they are not good for the environment, but they actually make me floss my teeth. I keep them in a white jar, and they are white. I have seen recyclable ones. When I make more money, when? Did I say when? So optimistic. I will buy the recycled ones that are even better because they're like, you can see that they're made out of, you can get ones that are made out of wood, I think. You can get ones that are made of recycled plastic, and they're really nice color. They're like this natural. Anyway, that's what I will do. I'll never floss my teeth if I just use the string. It hurts too much. It's a pain in the neck. That makes me do it. So I get it's bad for the environment, good for me. I mean, I don't go to the dentist, so okay. These S hooks, I showed you on those posts. I'm always using S hooks. I have lots in my bathroom. Maybe I'll walk you in there later and take a tour of that. But I mean, I use these for hanging. These in the shower. I don't know about how much were these? These were $1.50. So, and I got 2, 4, 5 of them. Maybe there's more that fell out. I don't know. Great. Yeah, probably take those off because this was in the garden section of the dollar store. Yeah, use those all the time. I hope that they work with that so I can have like matching ones, and I hope that the posts fit into these better. So I don't know, it doesn't matter, and I have lots of them. It would be nice to have ones that are all matching anyway. Black and chrome, but that's what I have around here. That's what I have in the bathroom. I needed an extra one of these. I keep dropping again. I drop things all the time. I drop my phone. These cables break. You know how does this happen to you? You plug these in and they start wearing out, and then the cable just falls naturally out of the phone. So I mean, you think your phone is charging, but the cable is falling out because it's not a tight grip anymore. I did look up on YouTube and how you can like use a pin or something to re-stretch out the prongs on these adapters, but I tried it once and I couldn't make it work. And I mean, I did get this at the dollar store. Maybe no, I've gotten expensive ones. I've got ones at the dollar store. They all end up breaking. Sometimes I drop them and then they really break. I had already bought an extra one that I had on standby and I couldn't find it. But I have been organizing those well, actually, I did not organize those electronic cables. That's another bin of these that I have to make. Ideally, these bins. See those bins in the back of my closet there? And these ones right here? Ideally, they are going on this unit, this giant unit, and I'm going to tell myself, well, I've told myself this time and time again, that is all that I'm allowing myself. All of the things that I own, the things that aren't toys and stuff, that all of the toys have to go. Have to get rid of, even though all the toys can't go. But that I'm going to do that on my toy channel. I'm going to sort my toys, get rid of them. I'm going to sort my other stuff on here and get rid of it. Anyway, I could drop my phone at any moment and break the existing cable that I have. So I have some leftover cables that I held on to. Oh, I've been talking so long that the screen went off. Good time to press pause, so because we don't want to lose this video. What do you think of my... I can't believe I'm talking this much with this hair. It's crazy. This, we're getting, what was I talking, what was I saying about this? I got it. I like it. It's my backup. I'll probably take it out of this packaging. Hate this packaging. Don't we all hate this packaging? So hard. You have to cut it. Anyway, I'll take it out. I'll also sort out the cables. Am I done with this haul portion? No, I bought some batteries. I took it out. I put it into the little speaker that I have. It's a really nice, expensive speaker, but it's old and it doesn't have Bluetooth, and that's why somebody left it here. It was here when I moved in, and I love it. It's a really expensive little radio, one speaker, but I play my music on it. Sometimes I plug my computer into it and my other computer and use it as a speaker for the movies, or drown out the noise of the little brats that live around me. And that's it for here. And then here is the haul of food that I bought. Yesterday I did buy, I bought some hummus, and this hummus is $1.50 for this. And this can of pineapple is $1.50. So usually I don't buy hummus, and but I've been really liking buying like a tomato, a cucumber, hummus, and olives, and then just eating it together. Yesterday I got some discount bagels that were only $1.25 or something, and they were cinnamon raisin, and I ate them with hummus. I love raisins, and I love raisin bread and with savory stuff on. I love making sandwiches with raisin bread. Yeah, I do. Or any grain and fruit, any muesli bread or anything like that. I love that little bit of sweetness in there. Anyway, pineapple and oatmeal. I'm going to have to show you my recipe. No cooking, nothing necessary. So I just grabbed some pineapple. I have some friends visiting, and they actually own this house. And they're sorting through some of the stuff that's here, which is so great because I'm getting rid of stuff. They're getting rid of stuff. It's making space. It's making it easier for me to clean when all of this junk is out of here. So I'm very happy about that. They went to one of those guichets booths in the mall that was selling, I didn't even know that this existed, and it had corn. And it was like they were taking it out of a pot, and I said, "Is that just canned corn?" And they put some seasoning on it, and they charged $7-8 for it. This is $1.20. This is probably more than the amount that they bought, and I tried it. I bought a can of corn. I sprinkled some garlic and salt, and there's nothing in this. This is why this is great. This is just corn and water. No, not even any salt. No bad salt, no bad sugar. Just it's in a can. Like I have been eating a lot of canned goods, I have to say, but because of my lifestyle, it's making it a lot easier. But I mean, for the most part, I do eat mostly potatoes. I just haven't eaten. Potatoes are really hard to keep up in the summertime. I would usually buy like 3-4 bags, but one bag is hard to keep fresh because it's so hot. So potatoes aren't lasting very long. So I haven't even been buying them. And yeah, in the winter I'll I'll go back to my potatoes. I can't believe I'm eating so many carbs and not gaining weight. In fact, losing weight. I think it has a lot to do with being aware of what the calories are. It really makes me think. Like, I would, like, if I had like some kind of cheat day where I wasn't eating whole unprocessed foods, like I was like biking around the town, I would be like, oh my goodness, you're biking around the town, you've been biking for 8 hours, I think you can buy some cookies. And I mean, yeah, yes, I can definitely get away with it, but I mean, that's not a healthy thing to eat. Well, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, but I would eat that, and then I would come home and maybe eat maybe a whole thing of hummus, and then maybe I'd buy some crackers because I wanted to be fast. I didn't want to come home and make 3 pounds of potatoes. Also, a bag of those potatoes last me like 3 days. So that means that I'm eating like 33 point. And they're 10-pound bags, so that means I'm eating like 3.33 repeating pounds of potatoes a day. Is that a lot? Is 3 pounds of potatoes a lot for one person to eat? Anyway, again, doesn't seem to be a problem. Unprocessed foods, they're so good, especially a whole vegetable. My potato diet is great. I was doing it for a long, long time where I was being really strict. I went to the doctor. All of my levels were of a 22-year-old boy. So good. I'm more than double that. Thank you very much. Great. I wonder if it was I wonder how healthy 22-year-old boys are anyway these days. It's probably not that healthy. The doctor did, I always say this, the doctor did say my numbers were what you show someone that you want to aim your numbers to be. Let's talk about these boxes now that I showed you things that I bought that when I'm getting rid of every single thing that I own, and I did buy stuff. This is kind of an example of why you can't be a minimalist. This is all stuff that I'm going to use. This is the most mixed up box because it was the last box that I did, and I wanted to put the twine in a separate box, but it was basically my adhesives. So it's just all of the glue and all of the tape that I have. But I mean, twine is kind of adhesive too, but I mean, I use these for craft projects. The twine might end up going in another bin, but also this, and then I threw in a pair of extra scissors that I have because this is how I pack up my eBay packages. I just grab the tape here, but I know where the tape is for wrapping up the eBay parcels, and I have to make sure. I usually buy a 10-pack of tape when I buy it, so I gotta make sure that there's enough room for that, and that when I buy the next 10-pack of tape, I make sure that I use up all of the little rolls that I have first. Look, that's going to make lots of space in here. But that is how it's going, even those little tapes, even though I should probably just throw this out. I might go through this again. Next time I buy a big bulk of packing tape, I might just end up throwing these out. I can use the packing tape in the same way that I can use that tape anyway. So, yeah, double-sided tape, though, that can come in handy. And then super glues and stuff, I don't know if any of that's dried up. I can take a look in that. But for now, at least I did put all of my adhesives, and I mixed my twine together. The twine I was keeping in with I was mixing them together in different bins of yarn and twine, and there was like a couple different bins where, you know, I threw different ones in, but I consolidated. So I put all of the yarn. I like to weave. Sometimes this is an anti-minimalist part of my hoarding video. I'm the most organized hoarder in the world. Maybe that can be the title of this video, the most organized hoarder in the world. Look at this video. And my arm, look how muscular my arm looks here. I'm holding the bin. Look into the camera. Funny hairdo. Most organized hoarder in the world. And my hair. The video. Okay. Yarn. Good. And then I did spill over some yarn in here. So this is the this cotton twine. You know, this is what I like to weave with the most. So I don't even know. These yarns I've gotten all discounted. Actually, this 100% wool. That's my rich life. I would only weave with wool if I was rich, but cotton is also great. I do prefer the wool. Why do I weave things? Sometimes I don't know. Do I have the stuff here to show you? No. This is the one that I use. These other ones I've never used before. I've gotten them on discounted sales. I think these are worth like $25. This whole set of these. I'm gonna try it one day. I don't have time. Who has time? One day I'm gonna have time. But this, I do haul out this antique-y one all the time. This is the best one. Maybe I should get rid of all of these. I don't know. I am going to wait a little bit and see. Sometimes, like, I don't know, even, it seems kind of like a Christmassy thing to do, too. And I can have craft supplies. There's nothing wrong with keeping these things. It's well organized, and I actually will and do use that stuff. My tape is not fitting in here, but I think from a minimalist rule is that you don't buy more than you can fit. Like for my hat bin, my accessory bin, I should probably get rid of some of that stuff in there because I can't fit all of the stuff into the bin comfortably too. Not like I have to juggle it around. So, but I'm going to use up this stuff, and maybe I'm going to throw out the super glue because I never use super glue. But I need to take again some time. It's nice that it's here, and I mean, this is not going to take up any more space in or out of this bin, right? And I have the twines together now, so I know where the twine is. And sometimes we buy things because we can't find the twine. We don't know what twine we have. So now that all the twine's together, it's in a place where I know it is, and I'm going to keep that up. And perfect. Don't have to make that mistake again. Is there anything else that I want to show you and talk about? No, I'm just really happy. I got a million projects, and that's what makes me happy. But I do have to focus on. I'm wasting a lot of money by this. Sorting what you have is not. That's another minimalist rule. Sorting what you have is not the approach. What do? Like, you can juggle stuff all day, and that is what I do with my days. I just juggle around the stuff that I have, and I'm a really organized hoarder. But the more space that you open up, the easier it becomes. So it's better than attacking it by organizing the junk that you have. Truthfully, the best way is to grab something, decide to get rid of it, well, or keep it. You see, that's not even the best thing is to look at the stuff, pull out all of as much stuff as you can, get rid of, and then there will be a time where there's just the good stuff left. And then the good stuff doesn't become as good. And you get rid of more of that and more of that and more of that. I don't know what to tackle next. Oh, I'm not done. Here's a funny story. All of this is so funny. Because I have these scraps of material from t-shirts. Like I do cut off the sleeves of a lot of t-shirts. And some of these t-shirts I've already gotten rid of, or I'm going to get rid of because I don't wear them. But I saved these scraps because I thought, what if I want to make some shirts? What if this is a craft that I want to make some shirts for my action figures? Because I have all these colors, and it would be really cool. And I want to make things. I love making things with my hands, but I don't have time to pull out the sewing machine. And you know what? I could go to the dollar store and buy a T-shirt for $1.50 the day that I decide, instead of saving all of these pieces, the day that I decide, I mean, I'm just gonna want to do a black and a gray. It's only gonna cost me $3. Is it worth me $3 saving all of these? It's not. It's not. This is just scraps of it's garbage. So I mean, again, I had it sorted. I had it mixed in with the art supplies and stuff because I would just throw it into one of the art supply bins that I didn't know. I can't believe I'm talking about with my hair looking. How can you take me seriously when my hair looks like this? But I'm getting rid of those. This, however, the sleeves off of my sweatshirts that I cut off, the fleece, even though this isn't even 100% natural, these I'm saving because I don't. This I guess because I know that I can't find, and I chose these colors for me to wear. It's just, and it's also a big chunk of material that I think I can do something with. So I mean, it's a compromise, right? I chose the just the sleeves to keep. So that's not so bad, right? I did. This is the junk I'm getting rid of, and there's probably in my down in the basement where I have a giant tote with the sewing machine in. I probably have some other scrap material in there, and one day I'm going to get to that tote and I'm going to sort that stuff out. But yeah, it's decided that I'm going to get rid of this prototype weaving things. So that red metal loom that I showed you, these are when I was using some of the, I don't know, these are all, do I unravel these? I don't like any of these. I mean, yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how. I mean, they look kind of cool. They look kind of cool on camera. I mean, they're all my colors because I wouldn't have chose the colors if I didn't. I mean, sometimes I cut off what do I use these for? I mean, you might have seen the cubes that I've made, but these ones, yeah, I guess I spent time making this stuff, though. Like, what? Oh, look at this one. This is weaving together things that you shouldn't weave together. I mean, it's interesting to look at, but wow. I mean, it's kind of like when you go to a museum and they show you it's kind of cool to have the prototypes. I mean, I could pick through these and save them. I don't like the checkerboard effect that I get sometimes. That doesn't appeal to me. Very rockabilly though. It's good with my hair. I should wear it. I don't know what to really make with these. Sometimes I've been making pillows with them for my dioramas, but I don't want a pillow like that in my house. So I don't want a pillow like that in my diorama house. And then I'm not liking all of the multiple colors. And I mean, that does look like a pretty cool sofa pattern, actually. That could make nice chair upholstery. I don't know. I don't know. They're kind of cool art studies. I don't have a place for them, so I might just chuck them, or I could donate them. Someone might actually use them as a pot holder, like what they're supposed to be used for. I don't know what to do with these. I never know how to finish it. I'm never happy with how to finish the threads. Like, I don't want to cut them off because I can't decide what to do with the extra threads. That's my biggest problem. I don't like how it does white and black and white and black when it finishes it. Anyway, I've got more experimenting to do. I don't think it's worth it for me to unravel them and use the thread again. This one's a thinner weave. I have to, and I just made a bigger mess. I have to clean it up. So, is that the end of it? Is there anything else that I want to show you? This is just a box of stuff that I have to sort out. I am getting rid of these hats, though. At least we've decided on something today. This video isn't over yet. I'm sure I'm going to show you more of what I'm sorting, and I got to find a place for these. That's the other thing. Now I don't have a place to put these sleeves. Actually, maybe one of the bins under my bed I will keep material. Yeah, I can do that. Such a great, easy shirt to throw on and just to wear. Again, not very flattering or anything, but so easy just to have in my bag. Probably doesn't wrinkle, not natural or anything, but works. Is there room for this one too, although, is the question? I mean, I do love this one. It looks really cool. I'm going to try to take off the pocket right now. How about that? Yeah. I had 2 other colors of this. I think I got rid of those ones, and this is the only one. Even the pocket, I don't want to... I would like it more without the pocket. I'm going to take a stitch ripper to it. I guess that would be the answer. I don't know. It's going to be too late by the time you comment. This is a pretty cool tank top. There's a reason why it's my favorite. Even has holes in it and stuff. Homeless. But it's so cool. Kind of like the pocket. I'm gonna... Why? I'm not gonna touch it. No, I'm not gonna... I love it. It's cool. I don't know, maybe I'll watch this back with my glasses on and I won't like it. I can see clearly now, though, and I don't know. Flattering, huh? Just simple army. Cool hair. Like crazy hair. I didn't want to end the video like that. I just finished editing and I slept down here in this room. I mean, I didn't edit very much, which I'm proud of myself that I don't edit as much as I used to, but I don't speak very coherently, and I apologize for that. And I ramble and I go on, but I like that I'm accepting that's who I am, despite how I don't like how I act. I guess that's the thing, that I'm learning to like how I act, accept, and yeah, I do like who I am. I don't like the situation I've put myself in. However, I slept on the couch. Did I say that already? I covered it in one of my drop cloths. It makes this ugly old couch better. This is, I showed this room in one of the last videos. I got my bun on top of my head. Yeah, this I have been putting. See, this is donations. My friends are sorting out their books. They have way too many books, and I don't know. It's a really nice stereo. There's a lot of really nice things in this house, but they're all old now, and this room, because I neglected and I never come in here, it was so dirty. And before they came, I really vacuumed the hell out of it. And yeah, there's the the spiders and the cobwebs, and it's an old house. It just accumulates really fast. That's why getting rid of as much stuff as possible is it just makes cleaning so much easier. And so that is happening. A lot of the stuff is going to be, I'm gonna, they're renting a car, and I am going to put all of my bags of stuff that I've already taken, and maybe I can do some more. I mean, ideally, I would do a little bit every day. Like I said, grab one of my totes and go through it, put the stuff in a bag, take to the thrift store, even get a coupon so I can get antique toys that I find. Antique toys, retro toys that I find. I would like to have antique toys. I would like to be a collector of antique toys. Actually, I don't want to collect anything. Maybe I should just be, that's something that I wouldn't have to keep the stuff if I like curated for other people. It's kind of like living vicariously through. I mean, I'm gonna say maybe I should have been an interior decorator, but I wouldn't be good. I don't know what to do with this furniture. I keep moving it around in here. Like I really had everything. Look, I brought the inversion thing down here. I might put it in the basement. I might take it back up into my room. I could turn this room into a gym. We're gonna see how much space is opened up in this room. Not that I'm really supposed to use it. Anyway, ballerina boy that's the end of this video. It's probably over an hour, or about an hour, which is fantastic. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know. Let me know how you think. Are you optimistic about my future? I don't know why I am.